Coming up, there are many new campus events that are fun for the students and family.
When we come back, we will also have information on local and national news. The Bpcc News starts right now.
Live at the studios for Bossier Parish Community College.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm LaKendrick. It's Wednesday, October 26th. Welcome to the Bpcc News.
And I am Morris Brantley. Let's start with campus news. So much has happened this month on campus. Let's take a look back. Let's take a look back at some of the great events that have taken place.
Bpcc Theater presented Dracula. The Bpcc Performing Arts Program will open its 2022-23 season with world-loved Gothic melodrama Dracula, written by Hamilton Dean and John Bartison. This is the fourth time in Bpcc history of performing this play, and patron numbers did not disappoint.
Get your own seat to the next play is The Addams Family, starting March the 2nd in the Stephen W. Slaughter Theater.
Good afternoon, Bossier Parish Community College. Online students and campus students took part in the Trick or Treat Halloween Trivia Game Show hosted by magician and comedian Joseph Train on October 22, 2022 at 2 p.m. Contestants participated via Zoom at all three campuses. Mr. Joseph Train did provide games, prizes, and gameplay instructions.
This past Tuesday, Trunk or Treat here on campus handed out candy and more than 600 kids. Also, the nursing department took place for their trunk design.
This past Friday brought a spookily good turn out to the showing of Hocus Pocus on campus. Along with the movie, several campus clubs hosted pre-parties before the show.
After 2 years of COVID, it's great to see campus life return to normal.
And after the break, Addison Ward has your weather.
It's going to stay pretty hot during the week with a chance of rain. Your weather is up next.
Hi, and welcome to Bossier Parish Community College's Sound Recording Technology program. I'm Lewis Williams, and I'm one of the instructors in sound technology. Let's take a look at what we have. All the instructors in the sound program are industry professionals currently working in sound production, whether it be live sound, music performance, or sound recording. We have current and former students who are doing what they love, working in television, radio, recording studios, live sound, in places of worship, and in the movie industry.
I am a non-traditional student, and what brought me to school was spending a lot of time out in the private sector and learning how important specialized training can be. The reason I came to Bpcc was because I spent a lot of time in the private sector, in the music scene, and without a lot of guidance or direction. I just had a desire to create art and to be a part of the industry, and coming to school made the most sense because it allowed me to learn some of my bad habits and get rid of those and build good professional habits from the ground up. I feel like Bossier Parish Community College's sound recording program will help my career by teaching me the professional standard practices for recording audio, whether for a commercial song for an artist or scoring a movie or doing Foley, understanding the need for organization and the correct process to get those things done. I think it'll be a big help for me in the professional world.
Our hands-on approach to teaching sound technology, we feel, is the only true way to learn sound production. You cannot learn this technology from reading a book. Because of our approach, we utilize the most up-to-date recording and live sound equipment available for classroom instruction. So, if you want a career in sound recording, music production, live sound, or sound for film, come see us here at Bossier Parish Community College and let us show you how to get started in this exciting industry.
My name is Addison Ward, and these are your Bpcc temps. Today is Monday. It's partly cloudy and it's 75 degrees. Our humidity is 67%. Our dew point is 54 degrees. Our wind is southwest at 7 miles per hour, and sunset is at 6:25 p.m. Our current temps. Marshall is 74, Nacogdoches is 76, Texarkana 72, Ruston 73, Minden 74, and Natchitoches 77. 5-day forecast. Monday, we have a 13% chance of rain, our high is 74 and our low is 51. Tuesday, we have a 20% chance of rain with our high of 77 and our low of 56. Wednesday, we have a 22% chance of rain with a high of 81 and a low of 63. Thursday, we have a 39% chance of rain with a high of 81 and a low of 52. And Friday, we have a 24% chance of rain with a high of 69 and a low of 43. And that was your Bpcc weather. Back to you, Morgan.
If you missed trunk or treat here at Bpcc, Bossier City and Shreveport will be having their official trick and treat tonight. So take the kids out and allow them to fill their treat baskets.
Treasure hunt for the state fair. A pair of determined treasure hunters pieced together clues and tracked down the loot for the State Fair Louisiana and Shreveport Downtown Development Authority treasure hunt. Claudia Finley and Marty Lunshin found the treasure hunt on Crockett Street in downtown Shreveport, and they received $1,000 plus a $116 gift card and fun pack to the fair. The state fair kicked off October 27, 2022. All right, stay tuned for Jay Howard with your latest in sports.
In sports, we're talking about cycling and a fight in NASCAR, all that coming up.
Dominionaire, hey. Huh. Communication media, hands-on, yeah. Know we hands-on, give you all the tools you need to succeed. Only at Bpcc. Communication media, hands-on, yeah. You know we hands-on, giving you all the tools you need to succeed. Only at Bpcc. Broadcasting, TV production, wanna be on television, we can get you started. Every day's a photo shoot, got fine art photography, know the film up, also making documentaries. Graphic designers, real fun, Photoshop, illustrators, characters come alive with computer animation. We got sound recording with studio production without the training. How could I record this greatness? Lights, camera, action, come alive and be creative. Business of music, maybe you could be my next agent. Media for ministry, pictures where you wanna be, looking for all the majors that breed creativity. Communication media ain't for the wannabes, yeah. It's only for the gonna-bees. Got cool professors, master your craft with ease. Cool professors, master your craft with ease.
Welcome to Bpcc Sports. I'm Jay Howard. Here's today's stories. In the world of cycling, Jennifer Valente, an American cyclist, won gold in the UCI Track World Championships held in France. Valente became the second woman in history to win the monument title. The first was Sarah Hammer, who won back in 2013 and 2014. Bubba Wallace of NASCAR was seen repeatedly shoving Kyle Larson after they both crashed into a wall this Sunday at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Larson attempted to pass Wallace but slid up the track against him, shoving him against the wall. When Wallace got back on the track, he hooked Larson's right rear, sending them both into the wall. NASCAR has suspended Wallace for one race following the altercation. Red Bull is under fire for breaking sponsorship rules with NASCAR. The company overspent by $7 million. For this, Red Bull is facing penalties like budget cuts and even a potential ban on sports sponsorships moving forward. Red Bull is currently closely reviewing all the material to make sure there isn't a misunderstanding. Well, that's it for sports today. I'm Jay Howard. Back to the news desk.
Monkeypox cases has declined since the peak in early August, from 440 cases a day down to just 60 a day. Vaccine supply is plentiful, even outstretching the current demand. If you would like to get a monkeypox vaccine, they are available at the drive-thru at LSUS Health Clinic at 2726 Linwood Avenue.
President Joe Biden urged Congress last Friday to pass a ban on assault-style weapons, which he called a common-sense action to get weapons of war off our streets. This comes in the wake of a shooting in Raleigh, North Carolina, where at least 5 people were killed and others were injured.
This is just the latest in a string of mass shootings from Uvalde, Texas to Buffalo, New York. The House passed a ban on assault-style weapons in late July, largely along party lines. But the bill faces challenges in the Senate, where a 60-vote threshold would spell trouble for Democrats who hold only a narrow majority.
Hurricane Ian is gone, but the damage it caused will be felt in Florida for a long time. The state's Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services says the preliminary damage assessment for agriculture losses from the storm could be up to $1.8 billion.
Officials in Florida report that Ian damaged the citrus trees, forestry, and infrastructure.
Vincent van Gogh's Sunflowers painting had soup thrown on it by two Just Stop Oil activists. The two activists also glued their hands to the wall after throwing the soup in protest of oil and gas plans from the UK government over the past 2 weeks.
The frame experienced minor damage, but a glass screen covered the painting, protecting it. The two activists were arrested and made an appearance in Westminster Magistrate Court. They plead not guilty for the charges of criminal damage.
I like to give people memories. I like to give them something that they can look back on, and it sparks some memory that makes them really happy or sad. I'm the instructor here at Bpcc. I teach photography, and that includes fine art photography, wedding and event photography, portrait. I also teach Photoshop.
Photography can develop new skill sets and create opportunities.
After retiring in 2012 from the United States Air Force, I decided to find another passion, and that was with photography.
Not every photo shoot has the same needs. That's why Bpcc provides instruction in a variety of courses, including portrait, event photography, and fine art photography.
As a student, you can learn all aspects of photography: operating the camera, how to pose your model, developing the right light for a shot, and how to use software such as Adobe Photoshop to polish your work.
It's so neat to be with the students through the process from day one when they're first learning how to turn on their camera, and then when they leave and they feel confident as they get jobs and see their work appear in galleries and on billboards. We want our students to have access to great opportunities, and we're the first college in the state to have a Phase 1 camera. Most importantly, we want them to get their degree and make a living.
Prosecutors called Mel Gibson to testify for a Jane Doe in one of the many sexual assault cases involving Harvey Weinstein. The testimony relies on the in-court retell by the accuser after complaints by the defense, stating the testimony does not fall under California's fresh complaint law.
This is followed by complaints from Winston stating Gibson is just anti-Semitic and is pushing this agenda to be a hero of the Me Too movement.
Spike Lee wants to tell the real story of Colin Kaepernick in his new ESPN documentary. At the second annual Academy Museum Gala, the renowned filmmaker announced his upcoming story with the former NFL player Kaepernick.
After the infamous national anthem kneel, he faced called karma and can tell his story. Lee shares that this would be the authentic story and would be no false narratives.
We have no information on when it's to come, but we will keep you updated.
The first trailer for the Super Mario Bros. Movie was just released and is causing a fuss. Voice actors have been shown: Chris Pratt as Mario, Jack Black as Bowser, Charlie Day as Luigi, and King and Michael Key as Toad. People on social media say Chris Pratt doesn't sound Italian, and they don't like it. Rumors say that Toad will have a musical part in the movie. The movie is set for April 7, 2023. Before we head out, here's Adam.
I'm Addison Ward with your Out the Door weather. So Monday and Tuesday, we're going to stay in the 70s as our high and our 50s as a low, with a 13% chance of rain on Monday and a 20% chance of rain on Tuesday. Wednesday, we're going to warm up a little with a high of 81 and a low of 63 with a 22% chance of rain. And that was your out-the-door weather.
Finally, and that's the weather I can wear shorts in.
Yes, I'm well aware of that too.
Well, I mean, you have any plans for the weekend with all this weather, man?
Man, no, I don't. But it is going to be really, really good to see some warm weather.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us here. I'm LaKendrick.
And I'm Morris Brantley.
And thank you for all of us here at Bpcc News. Have a great day.